Bailiff, Billy Musgrave, the 2025 Pro Tour is underway. And what a whole shot off the line as there's contact further back. One of the Attell karts has stalled into the grass for one of the Sodies, as it looks like it might have been Renadin.
Underway through 7, through 8, and again a couple of drivers off. We'll do our best to pick those up for you when we work our way through the lap. Further through turns 8 and 9. Here they come and getting things underway. Out of the first couple of corners through 11 and 12. Finally going to single file, and it indeed is the number 12 of Renadin. The Sodi car driver looked like he was going to be able to challenge for a race win. He ends up finishing dead last.
The Cincinnati, Ohio native has never won a major before. He hasn't even stood on the podium yet at the SKUSA Pro Tour. He leads the opening lap here under fire from the 5-time Supernats champion Billy Musgrave and last year's champ Mateus Morgado. As look at the pole kid, Charlie Steins getting by on Michael Avancino. We're both young. We want to make a name for ourselves. Let's go catch those three in front of us. Because he knows the battle's about to open up. Billy Musgrave is trying everything he can right now to find a way past Gavin Bailiff.
Morgado may be the defending champion, but remember who won the last Pro Shifter race in Superkarts USA Pro Tour competition.
Right. The only driver last year in a head-to-head fight to get the better of Mateus Morgado past, I believe, the month of January was Billy Musgrave at the season finale. He withstood the pressure. But now, a little hiccup there coming out of turn 13 and 14. It's Gavin Bailiff holding him back almost flawlessly at all three mains last year, Mateus Morgado. But now it's the time to go. Musgrave's got the lead in turn 6.
Nice move to the inside there. You can see on the absolute edge of adhesion. Halfway point here now as well, as we've got, it'll be 13 in the books when they come back around. Be 13 down, 12 to go. And there's Corteen Rosso getting by Formal as well. So Formal has lost a couple of spots. He was 10th, he's 11th, he is now 12th. He's going in the other direction. That's Avancino in the 24 off the racetrack in turn number 14.
What happened? Michael Avancino and Kyle Wick must have collided. AJ Myers is now up and into 6th. And Wick lost a ton of time. AJ Myers now has to go back to work. He takes 2/10 off the gap as we've got a change in the lead. Gavin Bailiff has gone back to the point now over Billy Musgrave. Looks like Musgrave, while he had some great drive off the slow corners early in this session, I don't know how good it is planting on the back of those 180-degree corners. He looks great right here, though, through the S's right behind him.
Musgrave gets a big run out of the straightaway. Does he try to go back to the lead here? He does. He thought about it, but tucked back. Continuing to watch this fight here up front to see whether or not Billy Musgrave wants to go to the lead. Let me just throw this out there. I find this very interesting. Obviously, with our EK and driver rankings. Oh, there's the pass to the lead. Let's jump right at it. Coming out of turn number 7 over to turn 8. Musgrave to the inside. He'll take it back. Book it. New leader.
They are right now head and shoulders above everybody. Morgado's crew losing ground, 5 laps to go, and a head-to-head fight against a 5-time Supernats champ and a young kid trying to get his first career Pro Shifter main event win. Gavin Bailiff, every bit of this week has built to these final 2 minutes. The final 2 circuits around. You need a great launch down the backstretch. You got to force Billy offline. You got to get him to feel like he needs to block. You got to put some heat on him. And I think we're going to see that back for 3rd. But again, Gavin just not quite close enough in that major break zone to force the 8 to go low.
Now, Xander, is it this time when you're a driver like Gavin Bailiff? Is it 0 or 0? Is it all or is it checkers or records? Do you have to go for it here, or do you take second? This is the battle right now. Do you throw one in there? Do you do a big send, or do you try to see if you can't push Musgrave into the mistake?
Well, I don't know, Rob. Again, Gavin Bailiff would have been in our SKUSA Circle of Champions fund last year with a fully funded Pro Tour, but Sam Dicker, his teammate that weekend, collided into the side of Gavin in that main event, and it bumped him out of the top 10 in points. It cost them a near $5,000 prize package between entry, tires, and straight-up cash. So when you think about all that's on the line, you got to be smart, but there still is $5,000 to win this main right here. Billy Musgrave in his shades of Newcastle right now, hanging on, fending off the pressure with half a lap to go.
And again, he's also had to fend off another Burrell Art, the factory kart driver. The lead man at Factory Kart trying to come home with another big victory. I'm sure the crew is on the fence right now. Bailiff is right there. He'll cover to the inside of turn number 11. Bailiff's only got a couple more shots. They'll work their way to turn number 11 to 12 and 13. Here's Bailiff. He's right on top of him. He's going to get into the back when they go side by side. He's going to come out of the corner through the final to contact in turn 14. And Bailiff wins in Pro Shifter.
Gavin Bailiff, a bump and run for the win in the final turn. Brings the Trinity Karting Group boys to their feet on the fence line. Billy Musgrave not happy about it, but Gavin Bailiff said, I've got an opportunity, I am taking it, and moves him out of the way for the main event win.
Down to the inside at turn number 14. Musgrave was all the way to the bottom of the racetrack, and a little bit of contact at the inside. Bailiff pushes him wide at the apex, able to get back into throttle on the inside of the corner coming out. He takes the unofficial win coming across the line. Bailiff wins, Musgrave second, Morgado third, and still Irwin not able to get Morgado on the final lap. Steins comes in P5.